Hey 360 in the Kitchen Foodies, Chef Steve here. And today we're going to make a Mediterranean quinoa chickpea cucumber salad. The benefits of this is high in protein, high in fiber, and healthy for you. Today we're going to start off with chickpeas, English cucumber, which is seedless, cherry tomatoes, yellow and red, celery, sweet onion, cauliflower olives, feta cheese, parsley, quinoa. And our spices we're using are dried parsley, dried dill, pinch of paprika, pinch of cumin, and our dressing is going to be a peach vinaigrette made with olive oil, lemon juice, and peach vinegar. Very light and fresh. And this recipe can be put together in about 10 minutes of prep time, and that's it, really. 10 minutes of prep time and ready to go. Okay, so first we're going to add our 2 cans of chickpeas that I've already opened and I rinsed really well. Spun really well and dried. Then we're going to add our cucumber, about half of an English cucumber that's been coined and then quartered. We're going to add our cherry tomatoes, about 12 cherry tomatoes here that I've halved, yellow and red ones to add color. Then I have 3 stalks of celery that I've cut about a 1/4 inch thick. Then I have half of a sweet onion that I've diced. One trick that you can do is you can buy the already chopped onions in the grocery store, so it makes it easier on you, depending on your dexterity. I have a half a cup of calamari olives that are sliced with no juice. Then our seasoning is a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, a 1/2 teaspoon of dried dill, 1/2 teaspoon of parsley, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. And here's our dressing. It's 1½ tablespoons of olive oil, 1½ tablespoons of lemon juice, and 1½ tablespoons of peach vinegar. Peach vinegar is a little hard to find, but it sure is refreshing. This is a great handy little tool, especially when you're making a vinaigrette. I'm going to pour this over the top. Get your acid and your oils. We're going to take our spatula and we're just going to mix it up together. You can add more dressing if you'd like. I like a lighter dressing on this salad just because it's a little better for me, low fat wise. I want to make sure everything's coated really well with the vinaigrette. You start to see in the pan how it's glazed the pan too, so you know it's being coated. Use a little salt and pepper to taste. I know you guys don't cook with a lot of salt, but every once in a while I gotta put some in there to bring out the flavor, especially in a salad like this. Chickpeas are also called garbanzo beans, and they're very high in protein and fiber, and they're used a lot in Mediterranean dishes. And it's what hummus is made out of too. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of feta cheese on here, crumbled feta. Again, this add a little bit of salt. I'm gonna save a little bit for garnish when we garnish the plates. Today we're gonna serve it over quinoa. You could also stuff this in a pita or make it a wrap too as well for a sandwich for lunch, or you can just eat it straight from the bowl over the kitchen sink if you want to. So I pre-cooked my quinoa in a rice cooker, which is great because I did 2 to 1 of quinoa, 2 parts liquid to 1 part quinoa. And I do a chicken broth or a vegetable broth that's add a little more flavor to the quinoa, but it works really easy in the rice cooker. Put it at the bottom of the plate and make like a little indentation where I'm going to put the chickpea salad. I'm going to take our chickpea salad and just put it right there in a little well, right in the center. Take a little more crumbled feta over the whole thing. We've garnished it with some fresh parsley. Well, there we have it. This is a recipe for a very quick, very easy, healthy, high protein, high fiber salad for dinner or lunch. There we have it, 360 in the Kitchen Foodies. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you next time. Remember, eat to thrive.